Okay, we're fine. Sorry about that. Oh, I hate when I do that. Now I need to go re-explain everything again. Oh, I said so many things. Sorry about that. I forgot Windows had an update, and then I forgot to turn the mic because I'm not sure why. Every single time Windows ever does an update, this program changes the mic from the one I normally use to default. And for whatever reason, even though I have other mics, or, you know, things that it could default to, it defaults to literally nothing when it gets changed to default, which I have no clue why. But, like, the setting says default, but it doesn't actually pick up on anything. Like, I could tap on the internal mic and everything, and it wouldn't. But anyways, we fixed that now. So, oh gosh, I gotta explain everything again. So, of course, main thing we got going on today. Let's start back a minute and a half ago. So, let's start from the top. So, sorry about that. Stormcaller hero class. As far as this hero class, this is the main event that we got going on today. It's mostly used for its perpetual yellow storm, which you can get off the trait, so not really too much of a need to really have it that leveled. So it's kind of as good as is, but you can get some free XP for it. I wouldn't really bother doing the event. Pretty much all the class events, not really worth doing other than just the free battles. Aside from that, if you are looking to still get the Mythic and make one last ditch effort for it, it is still available for 6 hours and 50 minutes. So if you still want to drive for it, it is still available for some amount of time. However, after that time, it is realistically going to be unobtainable for quite some time. It is still technically available in the chest drop table and everything, but, you know, the chance of specifically getting it as your drop is very unlikely. Though that's almost a good thing because it is exceedingly bad. But if you still want to get it for collection purposes, you still got a little bit of times off of normal keys. Specifically Glory Gem Guild and VIP keys, of course. Aside from that, we got arena events. That's also the timer for when the Mythic will be gone. Or not gone, but, you know, gone realistically from drop table. But, arena event, we got that going on this week. Arena event's still pretty bad payout, and this might actually be the very last arena event until it is never viable to do again. So you might want to do the arena event this time around if you don't normally do it, as this might be the last time you'll ever do it, realistically. The main reason for this is, of course, next patch is bringing in the Nomapalooza mechanic, and arena pays out so horrifically bad that I am pretty sure it is more efficient just to spam quick kill explore and hope that you get one of the 4 Nomapalooza gnomes that gives you one of those scrolls than it is to bother playing the entirety of the arena event, which is pretty sad of how bad the payout is for the entirety of the arena event. But we'll still be doing it this time around. Obviously, you ideally want to split it up at least 3-3-3, where you do a bunch of the battles and then have at least 3 on each of the days, just so you get the 3 offers. Those 3 offers are always there every single day. However, you might as well utilize it during the event. But theoretically, you could do it as a daily every day. Obviously, most people do not. But it is available, and it gives you those 3 extra offers, which sometimes can be good, especially if you need the pet offer, because the pet offer actually drops pretty frequently. Like, out of 3 every single day, one of them is pretty likely to actually be the pet one. But mostly really good ones, like Imperials and stuff, they pretty much never drop. Actually, speaking of good ones, Legion Booster actually isn't bad. I personally don't go for it because I don't need event keys. However, its overall key value is pretty good for 300. I'm almost tempted to start getting it, but there's so many other things that we're probably going to need gems for. And at this current moment in time, keys are not one of them by any means. We have like so many seal keys. We did the math on that at one point. But anyways, I did get lucky on the top, so we do have 100 gems. As far as the bottom, nothing too interesting. An event key and some yellow deeds. Well, not that yellow deeds aren't interesting, but you know, if you compare it to how many you need for a deed book, that is 4 out of 50. So if you put it that way, 4 seems like pretty much nothing. And unfortunately, no Imperial comes with it. But anyways, also we need to finish out the Ward event. Though I'm not sure if the guild's finished it guild-wide yet. No, we have not. We'll still put our battles in. Might still need to do our battles tomorrow night as well. And after tomorrow night, it'll definitely be done. Oh no, we got bad loot. Hopefully the bigger orb will be better when we get it either tomorrow night or Saturday. But anyways, let's start with, I guess let's kill in the class event. What team do we show on Monday? We showed a Dawnbringer Triple-Larian, and if you don't have Dawnbringer, you can use, what's that thing called? Dust something? There it is, Dancing Daggers. Dancing Daggers you get from 250 wins off of Drifting Sands hero class, which is the Dervish hero class. So you can use that instead if you don't have Dawnbringer. However, of course, we're just going to go down the route of Dawnbringer. Oh yeah, let me copy the team, that would help, wouldn't it? If I want to use this team, I should probably have it on my copy-pastes. And then we go put it over to the actual team that we need. Or the area that we need. And we should be good to go. And as per usual, the class event, definitely not worth spending gems on. It does give you 25 free gems if you do the free battles, though. I might as well claim the 25 free gems. Not the most efficient 25 gems in the game, but might as well. It's there. better than doing treasure map for 25 minutes. Because this takes less than 25 minutes. Still more efficient than treasure map rate. But anyways, hello, Mr. Hello, Kurzy. Hello, Mr. I said Mr. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Warren. Hello, Roman. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Imperial. Hello, Isabel. Hello, David. Hello, Andre. Hello, David. I said David. Hello, Warren. Hello, Sacred. Hello, Jason. Hello, Dizin. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Also, your name keeps reminding me. I still keep forgetting to go get sushi. Haven't I been saying that for like a month or two now? And I still have not bothered getting sushi. I need to at some point. I need to find a place that just like sells it in a store too that isn't like completely horrible. There's enough seafood places around. I would assume something like that's around. But a lot of them just sell like fresh seafood. They don't actually do sushi. They just sell the ingredients. They don't actually sell sushi. Sushi ASMR stream. If we get sushi from in a method like that, I will eat it on stream. We will. I'm just not aware of a place that isn't completely horrible with it near me. Because most of them are like fresh food markets, but they're just that. Or not fresh, not fresh food. Obviously, they're all fresh food. I would sure hope so. But I mean fresh fish markets. But they're not actually, they don't do sushi though. There has to be some place around that does. Oh, let's see. I'll take that over. Hello, Tarian, and hello, Genki, and hello, Luce, and hello, everyone else, and hello, Kosh. Welcome, 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 welcome. Good morning. Yeah, time zones. But yeah, that hurricane. What was that hurricane even called, the most recent one? It actually hit my area a little bit with quite a bit of rain. Nothing even close to needing to evacuate. I don't even think it qualified as tropical storm by the time it hit through. But it's still a very beefy thunderstorm with rain. I hope hurricane season isn't bad this year. Last year it was really tame. But the 4 years prior we had to evacuate like literally every time. Hopefully that will not be the case this time. Oh yeah, it was Elsa. Let it go, let it go. That is her name, right, Elsa? The thing from Frozen. Yeah, that was the hurricane's name. I remember now. It's sponsored by Disney. I know, wouldn't that be funny if 1 year, because they normally make it like female names and such, if they just made every single like sponsored by Disney hurricanes, where every single hurricane for the entire year is just a different Disney princess. That'd be a very funny sponsor. This hurricane sponsored by Disney. I wouldn't be surprised. Nearly everything is room for money. They're just gonna buy all the hurricanes. I'm pretty sure it just randomly happened to be Elsa, though. But I wouldn't put it past Disney to buy a couple hurricanes. Let's see. We'll take that over. Take a blue. Every option is bad. As long as we get mana. Yeah, for the amount of seafood in my area, I'm surprised there's not more sushi places. And the only one I'm aware of in walking distance is pretty bad. Also a bit pricey. Though it's also right next to Melting Pot. So whenever I like go there, it's like, I'm Melting pots. Well, I haven't been there for ages. Like, you see them side by side, and it's like, do we go to the horrible sushi place, or do we go to melting pot? And it's like, melting pot. Oh, I should take a purple and hope for sky drop. I haven't been to melting pot for like 2 years now. Mostly due to the pandemic. Same reason I haven't had sushi for about that long as well. Same reason. Actually, I think it's been even longer since I've had sushi. Actually, while I'm on vacation with family, it might happen. Though I'm not sure, like, at all what places are even around to eat. But I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happens. Also, if I have time to see my dad, I know there's a pretty good sushi place by him that we're definitely going to. That's the only problem with trips that I don't plan. I have no clue what's going on. I'm just going to the area and it's like, okay, we're just doing stuff. Actually, I think it's the first trip I'm making in almost a decade that I didn't specifically plan. Because normally whenever I travel recently, I go on my own and I can plan literally everything. This will be the first one in a while where I haven't. We still got a couple weeks. Let's see. It feels so close. Whenever I have like a trip planned, it feels like it's a couple days away, even when it's like a month or two away. Always like being prepared. Overly. Let's see, what do we take here? I'll try for yellow off the sky. Hey, we got yellow off the sky. That's why you try for it. Especially when you have storm. The power of Stormcaller class. Actually, that's not from Stormcaller classes. I'm using Frost Mage right now. The power of something on enemy team having yellow storm. Does Larian even create mana? What does Larian even do? Give bunch of life, magic, all yellow allies, which is my team. No, it doesn't do anything of relevance. I hope people didn't think in the video that you were actually supposed to cast it. I didn't really clarify, because it actually has a really yellow-heavy ability. And this is a pure yellow team. You're not actually supposed to cast it, though. Needs sushi. We do need to update our emotes. Isabel showed interest earlier in making some for it. And I wouldn't mind paying Isabel to do it too. She's been taking classes. But if Isabel still wants to do that, I might as well get it from her, rather than have to pay someone else. And if she still wants to do it for free. Though I will pay you if you want to be paid, of course. Because if we're gonna get them, might as well just get them from Isabel. Or emote slots too. That we haven't even used yet. But how many people have joined with the little join thingy per month? I'm pretty sure we can add like 2 or 3 more than we even have right now. It's never bothered because I don't really have any assets for it. Other than ultra quick ones that I could make myself that would look pretty average. Okay, stream should still be up. It looks like it reconnected. Like, that one says it did. That one says it didn't. Stream back up yet? Let's see. Why does that one show it's working? And this one is showing nothing. Okay, at least it's showing error messages tonight. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's my end or YouTube. Last night's... It seemed to be YouTube's end. This night is kind of hard to tell because it actually showed on both my programs that it is having a difficulty with it. Okay, sorry about that. Hopefully it doesn't do that again. And hopefully that doesn't keep occurring. Did that last night too. Except last night you didn't even tell us that it was doing it. but this time it actually did notify us. But anyways, I was talking about something and completely forgot what it was already. Oh yeah, Isabel, I'll give you 10 million bells. I need to do that tonight. I'm not sure if you heard that before disconnected. Yeah, I did forget to do that earlier. You did ask about that. Okay, let's go clear our dailies real quick. Because I'm not using them. Though I'm pretty sure Animal Crossing will eventually do an update where I'll need them. Mostly the, those little things that are underground that shake. What are they called? Those little musical things. I cannot remember what they're called now. They're one of the main things in Animal Crossing games that isn't in the most recent one. Gyroids. Once the gyroids come into Animal Crossing, I'm going to spend so many resources on them in-game. But aside from that, I can't think of any update where I'll really need a lot of stuff. Because that's the last, like, really completionist-related thing that they'll likely do for an update. Because that's always been a big collectible in all the Animal Crossing games, to get all the gyroids. In some games, it's even been harder than getting all red art. Which might be the case whenever they update it in the game. Speaking of gyroids, now that's making me hungry for gyroids. Can't get away from food, apparently. Hey, we're almost gonna gain a level. You know what? Once we hit the level, we'll hand out a code. How about that? I didn't bother doing it last night because our connection was being weird. I think the disconnect during this stream was just a one-off, though. Hopefully. We'll find out later this stream. You need 1 Imperial to get a Magic Kingdom to 15. You craft it with 1,000 writs or wait. Well, you might as well craft it with 1,000 writs. That's what writs are for. The only thing you would ever convert writs into is Imperials. There's a small justification that you could do it for magic deeds prior to having the magic ones to 15. However, after that, you always put them into Imperial. I'm pretty much sure always just put them into Imperial anyways, because the value is much better that way. Oh yeah, Phoenicia team's pretty amazing. Though it's not really good till later in the game when you have higher magic. Because it does need that higher magic to work. But there's a few niche instances where it's really, really good and quick. And doing dailies is one of those. As well as pet rescue. And a few other things. Her damage range is very niche for when you would need it, because there are actually instances where Rowan is quicker than it. It's that damage area like right above Rowan, where Rowan can't kill but Phoenicia can, where Phoenicia is best. A very specific damage range. That happens quite frequently, oddly enough. Except that one didn't live or die because of 25%, unfortunately. This 25% spell reduction. Which does make it enough to live. Also, I'm not running pure magic right now. I could have had an extra 4, though even that 4 would have only been 3 damage. It would have lived with 1 HP. Which would almost been worse than it living with 4 HP. Oh yeah, level 100 Sun Spear works pretty good with it. You generally want to be using Perpetual Firestorm. Though you don't need level 100 to have it. If nothing else, you have the triple damage burning synergy. Phoenicia does have burn. It might not seem like it, but she does have a 50% chance to burn a random enemy at the start of its turn. It's one of the worst final traits in the entire game. However, it is ever so occasionally useful just because it's normally used with Sun Spear, and if that randomly burns first slot, and it doesn't have immune, you can get triple damage burning on it from the start. The chance all that happens is very low, though, because you have to hit the 50% and then you have to hit the 1 and 4 that actually hits the right slot, plus their first slot has to not have immune to burn. If all those factors are met, you would then get a burning on turn 1 to do triple damage. That generally doesn't happen, though. But of course, it's mostly used for perpetual red. Okay, let's go. We did that, we did that, we did that. We finished all the class, right? Yes, for 25 free gems. I think that only takes about 10 minutes or so. I don't normally time it. It really depends on what the team is. And then we can start grinding. Actually, no, that's not true. Let me go do a world event. So we can help out our guild. Not required, but still got a bit of a gap, so might as well help them. Probably have like 6 or 8 battles, depending on how Val Ravens run. And I will hand out a code as soon as we hit that level, which should be any battle now. So that meter always looks like it's about to gain a level any moment now, and it never does. Alright, we'll get a Mang down, do it on you, because the other one's about to break. Any second now. This should auto-wipe the entire team. Now that will auto-wipe the entire team. There we go. Lord of Slaughter is very strong. I feel like I should be using Lord of Slaughter more often. It's one of the 10 best mythics in the game, possibly even top 5. I personally do not use it too often relative to how amazing it is. I think the main thing holding me back is his typing. He's a very weird typing. Also, how do we miss that hard? Also, apparently the factor of him just ultra missing is also a concern. Normally it doesn't do that, but it does occasionally. It kind of reminds me a little bit of, hey, we have to get the summon off the death thingy. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Wild Queen in that regard, where its ability is amazing, but then it misses that one time and it's horrible. What are you doing, Agiling? Delaying the inevitable. Should I gamble a 20% chance to kill? Go, RNG. I missed. There's no way this doesn't kill unless it agiles again. Even then, it's like 2 or 3 different hits. Yeah, for a skull event, this one's definitely bearable compared to some skull events. Mostly because it leaves us open to using a lot. We have access to Mang. We have access to Lord of Slaughter. We have access to like 5 or 6 decent skull spammers. Definitely one of the more bearable skull-only events. What do we take here? I'm gonna have full mana automatically on the other thing, so I might as well just wait a turn. Then get a Mang down. And hopefully it doesn't randomly get a skull here, and then we win. Oh, it erupted every skull on the board. No, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to get a couple separated so we can actually kill them all. You can't get a purple there, can I? I so badly just want to drop a purple there somehow. It's not possible. Let's take a brown, I guess. Wait till he baits himself into a skull. You just gotta offer for 20 event keys, 20 glory keys, 20 gem keys for 350. It's worth it. I have one for 300. I personally don't go for it, but the only reason for this is I have infinite event keys. Not literally infinite, but pretty much infinite. If you still need event keys, it's worth it for sure. I think I was mentioning that at the beginning of stream. Maybe that was when the mic wasn't working. Oh no, we might lose. Oddly enough to one of our similar troops. Wait, is this very problematic? This battle has just become extremely problematic. What's your ability? Exploded gem, create 4 yellow gems, boosted by skulls destroyed. I don't want to destroy skulls though. That's how we win, if we're even gonna win. I need that to Lycanthropy again or something. It's gonna be a very weird battle. I could try for Skull for Sky. I can also just move stuff to try for Skull for Sky. I didn't get it. Oh, good. Oh, we got a Blade Wing. Okay, we got a chance. It's not over. We got a Blade Wing Wars. Also, we still got to worry about Valraven actually dying as well. 20% insta-kill. If there was any time for you to get a kill, now would be great. You did not. It's gonna explode again and hope it works out. What even is this battle? 20% go. Watch him get it first try. Why? Why, game? Why? The first 20% chance he has, he gets it. I still have that 25% Blade Wing chance, though, to resummon off the last 2 kills. Though the next one's the only one that would be relevant, obviously. Actually, don't you oh, never mind, I don't have it summoned. Because doesn't this thing have like a 5% chance every single turn to make a Harpy? It better not. That'd be very bad. Okay, I'm just gonna board clear. This is a very strange battle that I refuse to escape from. Especially because there's a Valraven there. He better not Blade Wing us again. If he hits first slot, even if he auto kills it, it should be fine. My concern is he kills that. Okay, good. He didn't get the insta-kill this time. Not this time. I kind of want to explode here. My concern is the yellow is going to overwrite our skull chance. Actually, I can do it in a way where it doesn't create any yellow. Oh, I still want some yellow, though. Overwrite everything! No! Okay, I shouldn't have done that. I gave him a free Valraven. Alright, Blade Wing, don't insta-kill us, please. I should have just dropped it. We would have gotten our skull. Okay, good. We're fine. What a weird battle. Oh, no. Harpy Mage. Auto win. Go. We're the last one left. Win it for everything. Good, it didn't get the insta-kill. Come on, RNG, get the summon. Okay, it didn't get the summon. We got another skull, though. Will the Valraven escape, or will we get the final hit? What do we even do? I think we try for Skull for Sky. We either Harpy Mage or Skull for Sky. I'm pretty sure our better chances is to try for the slightly less than 1 out of 7 because of Purple Storm chance that we get a Skull. That's very low chance, though. Alternatively, we could just explode the board and hope we also get lucky. Just randomly. It's going to destroy either red or yellow, though. Yellow? Oh, if that yellow wasn't there, if we exploded all yellow, we would actually guarantee get a Skull. But that yellow right there ruins it. What does red do if we explode every red? Nothing good enough. I'm leaning towards the Skull Cascade. We got it in the resummon! What a battle. Okay, anyways. Team, don't die. And that's what happens when Lord of Slaughter misses. Let's try it again, but not fail this time. Let's see. That was more hyped than a Guild War battle. I know, that Blade Wing was an MVP, though it did kill us. We didn't hit a single insta-kill off it, and the enemy got an insta-kill on us. That was very unfortunate. But the summons themselves were actually pretty helpful. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had enough durability to go through the battle. Because I think we got 20%. 25%, I mean. No insta-kills, though, but we got the resummon twice. I wish we had more battles like that in Gems of War. Those like really, really close ones like that. I feel like it happens a lot more often in early game. But you're normally so ridiculously broken and the enemy's so ridiculously broken in end game that there's normally not a chance for it to happen. Just because both sides are equally broken and once one gets any amount of leeway, it just auto wins. We'll try for something. Still happens sometimes in Guild Wars though. I guess we just Harpy Mage. And hopefully this won't miss again. Gosh. I was all set into motion from a very bad Lord of Slaughter. And final battle unless we get a Valraven here. A pure faction can occasionally have it. It depends how hard the pure faction is. I feel like the most recent one wasn't too hard, though. I did have, like, way above stats. I think I bought it, like, 10 times so I could get it done at the airport. Oh, so that reminds me. We will be here and not on vacation for the new faction. Unfortunately, the vacation falls on not only the next season, Season 6, but it also falls on the first Vault event after Nomapalooza. Oh, that reminds me. I'm going to ask for more codes, and I'm going to see if we can get a Nomapalooza from the devs. I'm pretty sure we won't be able to, but there's a small chance they won't say no. Because I'm going to tell them I'm going to be on vacation for the thing. So I might be able to actually convince them to give me one set of Nomapalooza around the time of next patch. Or at least very soon after before we go. So we can actually show the mechanic before Vault events. Okay, we did that, we did that, we did that. Oh, we gained a level, didn't we? Oh no, we still haven't gained a level? Come on, we need that level so we can hand out a code. Let's go do Battle War 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, or however many it takes. I never know at that EXP bar sometimes. I really, really wish they would show the amount of EXP it needs. I hope they update that at some point. They show it in Puzzle Quest 3 too. Or 3-2, that's confusing. 3-2-0-0. You know what I mean though. But they actually show how much EXP you need to level in their other game. I'm not sure why they don't do it in Gems of War. Probably because the number is so absurdly big, but still. It'd be nice to know what the number is. I don't quite understand the point in hiding it. Other than the number being very intimidating, whatever it is, because I'm pretty sure it's like almost 1 million. Or 100,000 something. Or, you know, it's 6 or 7 digits, whatever it is. It's a very big number. Because you need to get 106, like, thousands of times, it feels like. Okay, purple or green? I guess purple, since we just always go into purple. Because purple. Okay, I said I'd hand out a code once we did that. Let me go do it. Code time! From our bag of codes. Let's see, click save. No, don't go full screen. That's not what I wanted. Hello, Trilogy. Welcome, welcome. Okay, put that there. Where's the code section? Put that there, put that there, put that there. Click refresh. Put that there. Grab the whole thing. And there you guys go. There's the redeem code. Use on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code will be found in your settings menu. Whatever game says right over here is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code's right over there in chat. So paste the random numbers and letters, starting with XV, where 2 letters to start with. And it gives the same, or the same new reward, I guess, as always, or the different one. 500 souls, 25 gems, 5,000 gold. Enjoy, everyone. Only usable on PC mobile version of the game. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, we'll be streaming tomorrow around noon for Arena, by the way. For our morning stream on Friday. Feels like a while since we've had a proper one, but I'll be doing a bunch of Arena in the morning. Probably do, I'm not sure how many runs. I forget exactly how many runs you have to do to have a 3-3-3 split for the other 3. But I think it's like 9 runs or something. There's about 2 hours of Arena. Maybe we'll throw some treasure map in there too. Get all the side modes in there. Because treasure map and Arena are going to be exceedingly bad value once next patch hits. So might as well have some fun with them for now. Before they become deader content than they already are. I was going to say dead content, but they're already pretty much dead content. They're going to be ultra dead content next patch. Because next patch buffs all the locations that are already amazing. And does nothing to buff Arena or treasure hunt. Also, Hero needs to stop dying so quickly. I feel like that's been happening all stream. Though it matters a lot more here because of triple damage burning. I should take a purple. Yeah, no problem for the code, everyone. Enjoy. Wait, you have immune to burn? Oh, I was like, you have immune to burn? No. It's because our hero's dead. I was like, you don't have immune to burn. You're going to try using 100 treasure maps? There is a chance 100 treasure maps gives better loot than the entirety of Arena. That is technically possible. Actually, it's very possible that that could happen. But yeah, arena event is so bad that I am pretty sure 2 hours of treasure hunt is better value than the entirety of vault event. And I think vault event takes 4 or 5 hours total? Somewhere around there. Maybe closer to 4. Because if you can flawless arena at a decent rate, it's 1 run per 10 minutes. Which means theoretically you could do about 5 to 6 in an hour. Meaning the entirety of the event is like, what then? 3-4 hours? But yeah, it is possible to get better loot from 2 hours of treasure hunts. Assuming you already have the maps, of course. But even if you don't, it's not that much glory to get them. It's not really worth trying to farm them off of Tyree anymore. Also, why did I do that? We already had the win condition on the board. Tyree map farming is pretty inefficient relative to just getting off of gnomes. Because 1 glory gnome is like an hour of treasure maps. Assuming it drops 1,000 glory. I think it didn't go for double skull. Otherwise we wouldn't have had enough damage to kill him on the last skull there. I said arena event, didn't I? Did I accidentally said vault? I didn't mean to say vault, I meant arena. Yeah, obviously vault events are absurdly good. Arena events are the worst events, and vault events are the best events. They balance each other out. Also, vault events are going to be even better than they've been, because Nomapalooza stacks, or should. I don't see why it wouldn't. But Nomapalooza should stack with vault events. As in, not only would you get 4 gnomes every single match, but those 4 gnomes would have a higher chance of dropping vault keys compared to normal. And that combination is going to be such an absurdly ridiculous amount of loot. Also, it's kind of funny. I still haven't fully unpacked my bag from my previous trip. And the other trip is actually so close, and pretty much a month from now, that I might as well just not even unpack it at this point. There's some things I always keep in there, though. But there's some things that I had for the previous trip that I probably wouldn't want to have for the family trip, though. I wouldn't need in there. It's a little bit more room for clothes. I refuse to bring anything more than a free carry-on. Whenever I travel anywhere. The dev said the new gnomes will not drop during Nomapalooza runs within a vault event. I didn't mention that. I said, not the gnomes falling in Nomapalooza, but the chance drop rate. But yeah, I knew about the them themselves not occurring, but I was referring to the increased vault key, because if you're using a Nomapalooza, you generally want to be using a Nomapalooza during vault events, because the chance that you would be able to get a vault key is substantially higher. Like, way, way higher. I think it's like 3 times multiplier or something. It's definitely at least a 2 times multiplier. I'm not sure if they count towards pity keys. If they do, that's a lot of pity very quickly. That is absurdly high amount of pity. Hello, Sabertooth Rat. Welcome. But yeah, you'd get like all the pity keys within no time if it actually counts. We did the math earlier, wasn't it 600 gnomes? No, it was, what's 15 times... Let me do the math again. It was 6 times 15, right? Yeah, 6 times 15. No, it's 24 times 16. Right? Because you can do 6 per minute. There's 4 per battle, so it's 24. So yeah, 384 gnomes per 15 minutes, or in 15 minutes. How many pity keys would that be? Let's see. 5 plus 10 plus 15. I'm doing it manually. I forget the other way of doing it. Plus 20 plus 25 plus 30 plus 35 plus 40 plus 45 plus 50 plus 55. Oh gosh. You would get one... Oh, I can't even scroll through it all. You'd get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pity within... Wow. Okay, if they count, that's absurd. You would get 11 pity keys within 15 minutes. That is a lot of keys. The pity keys from Vault events. It goes 5, 10, 15, 20. It keeps going up by 5 each time. Every single time you kill a bunch of gnomes. But yeah, if they count towards pity, that's going to be absolutely insane. Like, that is beyond insane, actually. That means even if you got no Volkey drops at all from the gnomes themselves, you would get 15 Volkeys in 15 minutes. Or sorry, 11 Volkeys in 15 minutes. Just from pity. There has to be. There's no way they're actually going to count towards that. If they do, that is broken. Like, broken. That means you could basically do the entire Vault event within 15 minutes if you really wanted to. Because you would have depleted all your pity value by then. Because the amount of time you would have to do more to actually be able to do it is going to be ridiculously high. Yeah, it might just be 1 gnome per battle for pity instead of counting all 4. That'd be a bit more reasonable. If it counted all 4, that's going to be something, that's for sure. Yes, we're actually getting 4 gnomes with Gnomapalooza. That is correct. There will be 4 gnomes in every battle for 15 minutes straight. You have to keep in mind, getting the Gnomapalooza scrolls is going to take forever. Like, if you played a game for 2 hours a day, every single day for a month, I'm not even sure if you'll have enough to get 1 set of Gnomapalooza. So it's not like they're easy to get. Obviously, they were able to rig themselves to have as many as they wanted for as long as they wanted for the stream. But realistically, you'll be lucky if you get it like once per month. Unless you get really lucky at getting more Gnomapalooza from Gnomapalooza. Or just having to get lucky and finding them in general. You're going to end up talking them into modifying it. I'm pretty sure they don't check these streams much these days. I can't remember the last time Salty actually said anything in stream. It's been a very long time. every just retract the comment. The last salty time here was B-Day. Was it that long ago? That's quite a while then. That's almost a year. Oh, why did I do that? We already had win condition. We already had the win condition. I did it so often on the Explore 12. Don't notice the little random skull that we need to win. Though the funny part is sometimes it just cascades into place and it doesn't even matter that we wasted the cast. Because this all falls in place. Oh, hello, Rogue! Welcome. I know, I just noticed you now. I didn't realize you said something earlier. Hello, Rogue! I didn't even see your previous comment. Also, hello, David, if I didn't ever say hi. Oh, there you are. I didn't see it. I need to convince me not to get Vespera. Wait, what's MOD? Definitely don't get Vespera. Oh, Mother of Darkness. Mother of Darkness is really fun. I wouldn't bother getting Vespera if you're looking for something fun, though. Mother of Darkness is definitely the way to go. Assuming you have Rope Dart, which I'm pretty sure you do. Because Rope Dart and Mother of Darkness herself are the two main components that are hard to get. The other two are easy. Yeah, she stopped by to stream to give a code during our birthday. Was that really the last time she's been around? I thought she might have been at one point prior. Oh, that's quite a while then. It's been like 9 months of no salty. I've been working on Puzzle Quest 3 the whole time. Oh, also, they did a stream for it last night. I didn't even make any mention of it. It does look like they're actually planning on doing more models, more animations, more everything for the game, so that's pretty cool. I was concerned initially. Like, they would just have, like, the initial set and just keep recoloring them and doing stuff like that for as long as possible until they, like, truly had to add more. But, nope, they're already in the process of making more, which is pretty cool. Their animator's pretty decent, too. I wish whoever was in charge of balance was as good as their animator. Because that seems to very much not be the case currently. Your dilemma is that you wanted to spend your 1K event keys next week for the Darkstone event to get her and Possessed King. Well, you're likely only going to get one or the other, and there's no guarantee you'll get both or either from 1,000. But if you're missing both of them, yeah, it might be worth just event keying it. The only problem with that is you won't be able to get Mother of Darkness for a while. Do you think going back through your weekly event videos is the best way to obtain all the Pure Faction teams for Delves? I need to make a list at some point, because there's a lot of color overlap. Theoretically, we would only need to go over, I think, 6 teams? I don't know, there's a couple, like, standard teams that you tend to run. Triple Finesse into Nimbus Bow. Urskia Shield, Rowain, Leprechaun, Mirage Queen, or double up on like Leprechaun or some kind of other mana accumulator like Harpy Mage or something if you can't do the other color. What are the other like kind of staple ones? For the very early battles, particularly for Tuesdays, there's the Sir Quentin Hadley into Guard's Avatar combo. Aside from that, any Iron Gut team whenever it's applicable, or any Zugov team when it's applicable, or any team that uses both when applicable. And that's a good majority of them. Like, I don't know, that's most of the teams you would need. That covers almost every color. I think the only really weird one is red-purple. Red-purple's a very weird color to build a team for pure faction. Because a lot of the things you would use underneath red and purple don't scale too well with factions. I normally just build a skull spam build with Mang or something. There's a few other ways around it though as well. And obviously Zugov's a thing. Oh, pure faction. Searching the faction by name should be fine, because we've done a video on every single one's pure faction, and pure faction is something that doesn't change over time as the meta develops, because, well, it's just 4 troops, it doesn't really change normally. Because we've covered, I believe, almost every faction. I think there might have been like 1 or 2 we missed for reasons on a given week, but aside from that, I'm pretty sure we've covered literally every faction otherwise. Even the one when I was gone for vacation we covered. I think Alithia and one other might have been the only ones we didn't. Though Alithia is like one of the easiest pure factions in the game. Because the magic steal. Which was a lot more effective than I thought it would be. But it's actually surprisingly potent on the faction. Because you can magic deny the enemy before they magic deny you and then auto win. Well, Potion and Potionless are generally the same build for most factions. There are very few factions where you would do a different build for with potions and without potions. Most of those being the one that have good AoE. Because the way you play it with potions can sometimes be slightly different. But for the most part, almost every faction is identical with or without potions. It's just obviously easier with potions. Also, they did mention a little while back that they might be adding potions to, not the events, or, you know, separated from the events so you can get them whenever. Curious if that will be coming at any point soon. Because that's a great way to get all the factions done. Could even be a great way to farm a specific faction. Because who knows, they might have a loot multiplier as well to make it more enticing to actually, you know, do factions there for your dailies or something. I don't feel like it's a high priority on their list of things to do, though. Well, they definitely have been adding some pretty beneficial things lately. Especially next patch with Nomapalooza. It's always nice seeing a patch that has no negatives towards it. Though I'm pretty sure the patch will still find some kind of way that we're not aware of. But, it seems like a pretty solid, good patch. It's not adding much, but what it adds is good. But basically, the only things really happening next patch is it's fixing Lycanthropy. And by fixing, I don't mean removing it from the game. I mean, you know, making it like half the level and stuff like that. They're doing Nomapalooza and everything related to that, obviously. And they're setting up the power gem for next season so that it can actually function. Because currently, without the update, the game can't do it. Which means there's a 100% chance we're getting the update before next season. It's probably either next Tuesday or the following Tuesday. You failed Durgarov Pure Faction for 3 times in a row. Oh, it's gonna take a while sometimes. It take a really long time to get Pure Faction done potionless. I know just 1 or 2 of them took us like a month from unluckiness. It'll take a lot of attempts. I almost skipped over the free skull win. We'll make this the last chest. So any other questions, let me know. If you buy potions for the faction, do they apply to the whole delve or just the event? Just the event. They only apply to the event. So if you were to, let's say a new faction comes out, the 9 that you get for your dailies will not have the bonus. Only the ones specifically done through the event will have the bonus. There's quite a few bonuses in the game that are only event-wide. One good example of that is World Event, where the tokens that you get only work in the event and not anywhere else. And that's the same thing for the buffs during a new faction, or even just a Tuesday faction. The buffs only apply specifically to the faction event and not to the faction itself. Okay, final chest. Anything good? Oh, yes. Our first Nisha in like a month. Actually, I can't remember when our last one is. It's hard to keep track of them because they're so rare. We got it. Oh, what a token to end on. We still need 1 billion more, but we got another. What an ending token. Too bad we can't always end with a Nisha. We would do like 1 billion streams if we had a guarantee end every stream with Nisha. We would do 1 billion 1-minute streams. But that's pretty nice. Great way to end. Let's see. Oh yeah, Isabel, I'll do that right after the stream. No worries. But anyways, we'll be back tomorrow at noon, as well as the normal time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll also be around at noon, which is 15 hours from now. We'll be doing arena events, and maybe we might switch treasure hunt a bit, but probably just arena events, and get several runs in. And then we'll be doing arena events on Friday night, and an arena event on Saturday night, and an arena event on Sunday night to go get the arena event done. This is probably the very last arena event I'm ever doing, so we'll have fun with it. Because I might join the people who bothered to skip an arena event here fourth. Because once Nomapalooza gets added to the game, I am pretty sure it is just drastically more efficient to hunt for the Nomapalooza 4 scrolls than it is to even bother touching arena event. So this might be the very last arena event we ever do, unless it gets buffed between now and somehow next patch, which is impossible. Maybe the patch after next patch they'll finally consider it. But yeah, this might be the last arena event we ever do, so we'll have fun with it this weekend. Because it might not be good value to ever do it again. We might still do it occasionally, we'll see. Or at least the initial battles. Oh yeah, just a question. Let me go see what it was. Let's see. Shall you do get Mother of Darkness? Yes. I would say go for Mother of Darkness. The chance that you get both of them, or even one of them off of 1,000 vent keys is not guaranteed, so you might as well get Mother of Darkness if you're looking for something fun. I personally find it to be the funnest team in the entire game right now. In the current meta. And it actually is meta as well. It's not like the absolute quickest thing for PvP, but it's pretty high up there. It's definitely my personal favorite. Rope Dart, Night Spider, Mother of Darkness, Captain McCall. Oh yeah, me using this banner also reminds me, the Night banner. Don't forget, next patch, you will no longer be able to get Armored Legion or Entangled Woods for an unknown amount of time. So if you don't currently have Armored Legion or Entangled Woods, hope for RNG that you get it soon. Because a undisclosed amount of time it will not be available, because we're getting 2 new warbands next patch, and Armored Legion and Entangled Woods are going to be replaced. So if you haven't gotten them, you might want to try to randomly get lucky somehow. Hopefully, actually, one way to do that, do your arena this weekend, because every single time you do arena, you have a chance to get war coins. More of a reason to do the arena event this weekend. As well as always, technically. But yeah, if you need more war coins that way and you don't want to spend the $10 for it, I would advise doing arena until next patch, because that's like the last chance you have to get the war coins for those. They'll probably won't be gone forever. It'll probably be like half a year to a year, but obviously that's not a short amount of time. And 2 extra team slots are still nice. Plus, if you need the banner at some point, it's nice to have the banner just in case. Otherwise, you won't be able to use that banner for a undisclosed amount of time. Though not like you can even use it now, because you don't currently own it if you don't own it yet. But you know what I mean, still. Still worth considering. Yeah, I know. They really need more ways to get war coins. There's like nearly 0 in endgame. Though the problem with that is, once you have enough war coins, they're pretty bad to keep getting more of, because their exchange rate is like horrific if you don't need trait stones, which most people later in the game who actually need war coins also don't need trait stones. It's a weird combination. But anyways, guys, I will catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. As I mentioned, we'll be back at noon tomorrow to go do a bunch of arena, as well as every night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we always do. Our parts now tomorrow. Catch you guys later. Having a wonderful week. Don't forget, if you still want the mythic, you still got like 5 hours, 6 hours, whatever it was. What is it? That's not the timer. You have 5 hours, 50 minutes. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye, everyone.